Another one.
Go back to full screen. What more can I do? Well, that's a loaded question. It says, we have an already established automation framework using Java and TestNG. I was thinking, how do I do more to make an impact there? Any tools or ideas? Please pour in your suggestions. So pretty much question is, how do I add value to my team, to my organization? All right. That is the question that we're going to answer, because that's the question that you really wanted to ask, but you just ask, how can I do more? And the number one way, which I know some people will disagree in the comments later on down the line, but the number one way is to look to plug in. Am I saying to take on other people's jobs and responsibilities? No. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but no, right? But you should. But so what do I mean? How can I plug in? One thing that I'm always looking to do is, my question that I always ask myself, what can I do so that we can be more successful as a team? I like sports. I like shooting threes from 35 feet. I do. I mean, what can I say? But I also want to be a team player. So when Fabio tells me to pass the ball, I'm gonna all right. Okay, I'll be fair. All right. If he asks me to pass the ball 5 times, I might shoot it from 35 feet 2 times, and I'll pass it to him 3 times. All right. That's just being fair. Mitch, is that being fair, Mitch? Let me know. Let me know, Mitch. Is that being fair? But I want to win. Like, all fun and games aside, I want to win. And I was reading an article this morning. I was actually reviewing the article for a video that's going to be coming out soon, maybe in a couple of weeks, about gamifying the DevSecOps. And I was like, well, I think this is more than just DevSecOps, right? It's for anything that you're doing. Gamify it. How can we make it fun? And that's what I do on this channel, right? How do I make it fun? How do we add value into the lives of the people? How do I add value into the lives of my team? How can I make things more efficient, show new cool ideas? How can I add to the framework? So, and this is why I love my team, right? Like the developers that I work with. I get so many cool ideas from my developers, and they even contribute to the automation and stuff like that, because we want to win. All we care about is success. Success of the company, success of the customer, success of our team. And in going after that success, we get better individually on the way, and we build each other up. So one of my developers, they were working on some automation stuff, and because I was working on some other stuff, and then once I got done with the other stuff, I'm like, hey, I want you to continue working on like the actual development and whatever our goal is for this sprint. I can take over the automation from here. And oh, cool, no problem. And then so I took over, and I'm like, okay, cool. This is good. But there are some other scenarios that I can add to it. So I started adding. And I took the work that they did, and I started adding to that. So they kind of like started up for me. And now I'm like, okay, here are these scenarios, here are those scenarios, all this type of stuff. But in the video that we reviewed last Thursday about the comment on the video that I made about doing other people's job. Well, why if we have the mindset and the attitude, like I said, your attitude is your altitude. If I have the idea, the attitude of, well, that's not my responsibility, right? With the head shaking like that, right? That's not my responsibility. Then why would someone want to help me in what is my responsibility? See, when we cause contention and division, then the job isn't going to get done. As Kobe Bryant said, the job's not finished. I can be a glorified code writer and bug reporter and Orkin man and stuff like that. But what value do I get out of it? What value do I bring to it? Oh, I reported 10 bugs. Cool. Now we can't deploy. Now we can't deploy. So I ask again, what is our goal? What value are we trying to bring? And that's why I have absolutely no problem. See, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, right? If you want to just sit around and beg someone for an opportunity, hope someone shows you some favor. See, I don't rely on anybody's favor. I will dive into Terraform. I will dive into Docker. I will make suggestions. I will ask questions, and that is the impact that you can make. The things that need to be done, you do them. You look for ways to further expanding your automation. You have an established automation framework. There is no such thing as a perfect framework. Does it take screenshots? Does it do reports? Can you implement or can you sample out Report Portal, for instance, and have the results of your automated tests send it over to Report Portal? Can you upgrade the framework to use Report Portal? Is it taking screenshots? Can you look into having the option to run your tests in parallel on the device farm? So ways to make impact. In the article that I reviewed this morning, we always hear about shifting left. Well, the person who wrote the article, I forgot his exact name, but when we review it, you'll see. But he had, and I never even thought about, which I do it, but I never thought about it. Start left. Why do we have to shift left? Why can't we just start left? So that's how you act. That's how you add impact. It's not about the tools. It's not about the particular ideas. It's what does my team need and how can I fulfill that need? And if you don't want to do that, by all means, that is fair. But I guarantee you this, my tech barbarians, they are ruthless. They're hungry. You don't want Bridget coming after your spot. You don't want T coming after your spot. You don't want A coming after your spot. Because when I send them out there, it's over. It is over.
If you enjoyed the fascinating information shared in this video and you want more, be sure to hit the subscribe button to Tech Coach Ralph to be notified for new videos.
Enigmatic Joker.